What's up everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to create this 3-column preview card component, which is a challenge in Frontend Mentor website. So this is going to be the website which is going to be the web view or the desktop view, and if I switch it to mobile view it's going to look like this. So it's a bit different. So this is what we are going to do. So I'm going to be doing this in Tailwind CSS and Next.js. My name is Hari. Welcome to my channel. Without any further ado, let's get started. So we're going to be doing this challenge 3-column preview card component. So this is the preview which they have given. So this is the desktop preview and this is the mobile preview. So we need to replicate this design in the website. So I've already started this challenge. I've clicked the button, so it's showing me that it's already started. So I'm going to just go into that, and we can download the starter file over here. Or if you have a pro membership, if we have that, we can get the Figma file or the sketch file, because with that we can get a more detailed information of the size of the elements or the components of. So that's why Figma would be great, but I don't have the pro membership for now. I might take it in the future, but yeah, I don't have it now. So I'm going to just take the starter project. I'm going to download that. Okay, I'm going to open this one. So this has all the design elements. I mean these are design previews and all the images which they have used in the mockup, and all the readme guides, style guides, just for the colors and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my folder which I've created for this. So here I'm going to say open in terminal, and over here I can just say npx create next app at latest dot slash. So latest is going to get us the latest version of Next.js, and dot slash is going to install this in the current directory. So I'm going to say enter, and now we've got a few questions. It's asking us, do you need TypeScript to be there, or I'm going to be using it. I'm not going to be using it. I'm going to use JavaScript. ESLint, yes, and Tailwind CSS. In the latest Next.js versions, Tailwind CSS is also been asked. So I'm going to say yes, because we are going to be using Tailwind. So source directory, no, I don't want it. Map router, no. Import alias, no. So it's going to install everything. So here I can say all these are getting updated, new files are created. So we're gonna wait for that. Alright, so everything is installed. It's saying success. So everything is installed. Before I open that project, I'm gonna go into this folder, and I'm going to extract everything in this, just so that I could refer this in VS Code itself. So I'm going to now open the terminal, and let's say code dot. So code dot is going to open up Visual Studio in the current directory. So it's opened everything. So over here we can see all these. So this is all Tailwind. It's just showing us a template of Next.js in Tailwind CSS. So I'm just gonna say clear for now, and let's say npm run dev, so we can start the server for Next.js. I'm going to say control and click, so open it up in the browser, and let's wait for it to load. And yes, so this is the template provided by Next.js. So it's going to be like this. So I will be deleting everything just to start from scratch. So everything to be deleted, and we will delete the main as it is. I'll remove this class too. Okay, now we have the main. So I'm going to leave that as it is for now. Okay, now let's go into the columns folder and let's go into the design. Let's see, so these are the design mockups we have given, and these are the images. So that's the fave icon. This is the icon luxury. I need to see what that's going to be. And okay, this has all the content for this. And okay, so this has the style guide. So for this style guide, what we'll be seeing is, okay, this is for the mobile and the desktop, which they have given. So these are the colors. So this is the primary colors. So let's just copy these and let's go into Tailwind config. Okay, and I'm gonna remove this background image. We don't need that anymore. Let's say colors and open this up and let's paste that. Alright, so now what I'm gonna be doing is I'm just gonna do this. So I'm gonna create a new class for Tailwind. So it's going to be a custom color. So let's say comma, okay, comma, okay, hyphen d, okay, quotes and hyphen. Let's save this. So we got all these three colors over there, and after that these are the neutral colors they're saying. So I'll just go down. Let's say transparent white, and that's going to be this color. Let's copy that, quotes, and save it up, and let's say very light gray, and copy this code and paste it. Alright, now so for the typography we have font at 15 pixels. Okay, font should be the family of Lex and Deca and Big Shoulders Display. Let's just open up in the Google Fonts. Let's remove my old fonts. Okay, so this is Lex and Deca. Alright, so what we'll be doing is we should get the 400 weight. So let's see, 100, 400. So this is what they've asked. So let's select that, and font family. So this is the other one. Alright, first let's just save this up and let's see. Okay, we're getting an error. Why is that? Unexpected. Okay, why are we getting that? Colors. Alright, everything is good. Did we miss anything? I don't think so. Alright, let's just add something. Test heading. Let's say class name. Let's just say bright text, bright orange. So everything's working fine. Alright, now it's working fine. So we can see the black, the orange text. Okay, I forgot to remove the CSS which the Next.js has created. I'm gonna remove that, and let's just go over to this. Okay, now let's just add this font from here. I'm just gonna copy this link, come over here. Let's say the import URL double quotes semicolon, and we need another one. So let's just open this up. So this font is going to have 700 as weight. So let's see. So that's 700. Okay, just remove that one. So big shoulders display and 700. So I'm gonna copy the whole thing. Copy. Let's go there and let's just import URL, paste. Alright, now let's just save this. Let's go to config again. Let's just say font family, and we're gonna add these fonts over here. So first one is Lexend. Let's just say Lexend Deca. Okay, so Lexend Deca is going to be having ISS 400. So Lexend Deca is going to have this as the properties. So just add that, comma. Okay, that should be an array. My bad. Okay. So just give a comma over there, and let's add big shoulders display, and let's say copy this one. It's a cursor font. Okay, let's just say that. Alright, so we got our fonts ready and colors ready, and I guess that's the whole style sheet for us. So the weight is 700 and 400. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's see what we could do now. So let's just open the design. So this is the preview and this is the design. So let's just go to the index file. I'm gonna remove this one. So let's just say class name is going to be flex, and let's go in there. Let's say container, maybe. Yeah, let's just say container. Let's say max width 6xl, and let's say div.grid, and grid calls 3. Alright, so we're gonna have 1, 2, 3 calls, so each one's going to have one card. So let's just say div dot let's just a div. We'll add something like this just to check this out. Div SUVs, div luxury. Just save this and let's see the preview over here. So we got these three. That's good. Alright, now let's see H screen is the height of everything. Okay, now let's say justify center. Okay, now let's say items center. So we got everything in this middle. So now the container is getting towards this side. We need to make that centered. So mx auto. Okay, sorry, not for this. Maybe you need to give that to this. Okay, that's not working either. I guess that's the way to work. I'm not sure. Let's just add the details so that we could get anything. So what we could do is this is the first step. So let's give it the background. So let's get class name. So what's the background? So bright orange. So BG bright orange. So that's for the first one. So let's just take this and let's say we need the title. So the title is going to have big shoulders display. So that's going to be the title. Let's just say H2. So it's going to be sedans. Class name should be text. No, that should be font big, show this display. Alright, let's say, okay, over here let's just say maybe white, text white. Okay, let's see, so that's good. Now okay, think we can say text should be 15 pixels. I think that's what they mentioned. Maybe that's not the one. I think they mentioned it for the other one on size. So okay, that's for only the body. Okay, so I don't think we have the right one for the heading. Let's just say that. Okay, 3XL is looking fine for me. Let's go to this design. Okay, so that's sedans, and let's say, let's go down. Let's just open up our as readme, no, the index.html. So just copy this and go to index. Okay, let's say paragraph and say that class name text should be of 15 pixels. Okay, that's good. So this should be having another font, which is our font Lex and Deca. Okay, so that's good. Let's say now, okay, we need a bit of room for this. So what we could do is we can say E8 maybe. Let's see, no, let's go with a 10. Okay, 10 looks a bit good, might be. Okay, that looks kind of good. Okay, so now what we'll do is can say space y5. So we have that space over there. That's 8 maybe. Yeah, that looks good. So now after this we'll add a button. Let's say button. So learn more. So come over here, class name bg white. Okay, let's say rounded excel. Is that good? I guess so. Let's say text 3XL maybe, not 3XL. I guess we can say 2XL. And let's say the color should be text bright orange. So we'll be just getting that. Or else you can just say text transparent. That should do it maybe. No. Then let's just say bright orange. Okay, so we got that. So for this we should give the same font. So text, what's the font for that? So Lexend. So that should be font Lexend Deca. Alright, so I think the font needs to be smaller. So let's say Excel now. So let's say, I guess it should be 15 pixels too. Let's just go with that. Yeah, that looks good. So let's say we need a padding. So let's say 5 maybe. No, so I need to give it only x. Sorry, px should be 5. Okay, and py can be about 3 maybe. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I just need to make this rounded. Okay, That looks fine for me now. Okay, so I guess it could go to 2 maybe. Yeah, that looks really good. So now what we could do is we need to add the image. So let's come right over there. Let's say we have a circle and the image. So let's see what do we have here. Go to images. Let's just import. We don't need this tool. Let's remove import sedan image from dot slash. Okay, I need to copy this out of there. Let's just move it there. So dot slash images slash sedans. Alright, let's copy that. Let's just say div and image. Let's say source should be this, and alternate that should be sedan image or image. Okay, and let's say fill. Class name should be object cover. Okay, let's say class relative. Let's save it and see. Okay, we need to give this height, width can be 24, height can be 24. Let's see. Okay, that's too much, so let's say 12 maybe. Let's go with 12. Okay, that's not exactly that great. Okay, so width should be higher, so let's go with 24. Okay, so instead of cover we can say contain, because that's a bit different. So yeah, I guess the image is good, so I don't think we need width exactly. Okay, so width, let's say 12. Let's see. Okay, 12 is too small, so 18. Okay, 16 maybe. Okay, that looks good. So we got this one first. That's really good. Okay, now what we could do is okay, we got one card set up, right? So you just say rounded for this maybe. Let's say rounded Excel maybe. Yeah, I guess that looks fine. Okay, not everything, so it should be only on one side. So let's say only right and start and end. No, I don't think that's gonna work. So top and left. Yeah, let's try that. Now let's see. So let's see Excel. Okay, we got top, but okay, that's just top left. Okay, my bad. So instead of that, we can say top right, top left. Okay, bottom left. Okay, end and start. I don't think that should work. I'm not sure. So nope. Let's just say rounded top left Excel and rounded bottom left Excel. Alright, so these are good. Now let's say okay, so we got the button, we got the text, we got everything right. I guess we can just make the title bigger. Let's say 5 pixel maybe. That's too big, I guess. So maybe 4. Okay, I guess that looks good, but let's go with 5. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now we got the first one. Let's just copy this one. Okay, so let's paste it. I think, like, we can do this with React, but I'm not gonna do that for today. I just wanted to do this quicker, just only the engine. I'm not going to go with the code refactoring for this, so for now. So instead of left, we'll say right. Okay, that's good. Let's change this color. That's going to be dark cyan and very dark cyan. So dark cyan. Okay, that's good. And this one should be very dark cyan. Okay, and can just say okay, what was I missing? Yeah, so I'm missing the rounded. Okay, we can just remove this because we don't need this for the center part. So that's good. Okay, we need to change the data. Let's just import the images first. Let's import SUV image from /images/ icon SUV, and let's import the other one too. Import luxury image from /images. Let's say luxury. Okay, let's just copy this, go down. That's for SUV and luxury. Okay, we got the images right. That's good. And then what we need, so the text, so you can just go there. This is for SUVs, so let's change this to SUVs and say this, save it up. Okay, and let's say luxury, copy this. Okay, remove this one, save. Alright, so we got all these 3 ready. Now what we need to do is only the heights to be changed, so we can do that now. So what we could do is could just say height for this, maybe it should be 96 now. So let's try for this. Okay, so let's see something like height should be about 70 VH maybe. Okay, that's too high, I guess. Let's say 50. That looks pretty fine for now, but let's see, let's go with about a 60. Okay, that looks fine too, so let's go with that. I guess this looks fine for me. Okay, I forgot to change the colors for this, so change this to very dark cyan. Okay, no, I guess that should be, yeah, just dark cyan. Okay, let's change that. Okay, let's change this to very dark cyan. Save. Alright, we got all these buttons ready. Okay, now what we could do is we could just say Okay, what we could do is justify. So justify between, let's say, flex and flex column, and okay, but that looks weird. So let's just say we'll take all these into one div. Okay, but that's gonna take something. So space y10. Let's see how that looks. Okay, well, that's something. I guess instead we can just say change. I don't think that's necessary. Let's just remove that. See if, okay, let's remove that too. Okay, that's good. So what we could do here is we can just say change this. So max width can be 4 maybe. Let's see. Alright, that looks good. So okay, so we can say, yeah, we can just reduce the height also. Let's say about 40. Right, 40 is too small. 50. Yeah, 50 looks good. Okay, so what we could do is change this one. This is 15 pixels. Okay, change the padding to 15 maybe. Okay, that looks a bit good, I guess. Let's say 12. Okay, I think that's what we are looking for. Okay, that's good. So let's change that for all. So 12 and 12. Okay, that looks good. So we just need to make this to the bottom. So for that, what we could do is let's take this. Let's see the same thing works over here. So class name space y8, and let's say justify between. How does that look? No, not working. So okay, I think it's not flexed. So flex column. Okay, that looks good, but it's taking the full width. So instead, what we could do is just take this into this. Okay, that looks good. So that's what we look. Okay, I guess we changed the color of these two. So yeah, we'll do that a bit later. I guess we'll do the same as this to the rest. So we'll take the same thing. So open this. Let's cut the paste that and take everything. Cut the paste, and let's say class name space y8, and let's say flex column justify between. Okay, so that's good. Now let's see. Yeah, let's do the same to this. Remove this. Okay, let's cut paste space, sorry, class name space y8. Okay, now flex call between. Alright, so now that looks good. So we just need to swap the colors. I just discovered that right now. So this should be very dark, and this should be very dark, and this should be just dark. Okay, this to be dark. Alright, now let's see. So I guess we got what we are looking for. I guess the buttons can be a bit more padding, so let's see, 3. I guess that looks good. Okay, we'll add a bit to this too. Let's say 6, not 6, so let's say 7. Yeah, that looks good. So let's just take the same over that. So 7 and 3. 7 and 3. Save it up. Alright, we got that. And are we missing anything? Let's see. Let's go to the style guide. Okay, transparent white paragraphs. Alright, we forgot about that one, so let's just change the paragraphs. So go to index and change the color. So let's say text transparent white. Okay, is that the one? Okay, so so transparent white is for paragraph. So this is a paragraph, and text transparent white, and go over here, text transparent white. Okay, so that looks quite good. Next is very light gray for background, headings, and buttons. So we need to add a background for this. Let's say that over here. So for the background, what we could say, okay, I guess we can do that over here with head screen. So let's just do this here. So BG should be very light gray at the one. So very light gray is for the background. So yeah, we got the background, and also for background, headings, and buttons. So we could just say maybe, okay, gray, very light gray. Let's see how those are changed. So I guess we didn't. Okay, that's good. So very light gray. Right, that's changed. That's good. So very light gray, very light gray. Alright, I guess that is the best possible version I could make, I guess. Maybe I can just decrease the roundedness of that, the borders, maybe. Let's say LG, and see how that goes. L is something good, yes. So let's say rounded. Okay, not that one. Okay, LG, and okay, so we got LG for all. Let's see. So yeah, so I guess that's the best we could do. That's the most close that. So we got the we can just submit the solution. So I guess this is the one which we are looking for. So thanks for watching. So I guess this is the closer version we can get to the image they've given. So this is the image. So let's just open the image once again. So let's say preview, no, design. So Pavilion Explorer. Let's say open this one. So this is going, this is, I guess we did our best. So yeah, I guess that looks good. So yeah, now what we can do is I guess they need a bit more leading maybe. Let's just change the leading. So let's just try to do that. So for this, leading can be a bit normal maybe. No, normal is the one which we are using. So let's say relaxed. I guess that looks good. So let's say relaxed for everything. Leading relaxed. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so that's good. So this is the version of the desktop. Let's go to the mobile version of it. Let's go this. So now it's going to be much simpler because we are using grid. So we can just say come over here. Let's say this is only for medium and large screens, and for the smaller screens we can just say grid calls 1, as they are asking us for the same, so they are taking it as 1. So let's just save this. So we are getting all these over here, and what we could say is can remove we can just remove head screen for that. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now we got this. So what we could say is come here, we need a padding for this. So let's say px should be 5 maybe. Yeah, 5 looks good. We can go a bit more too. Let's just see the images. Okay, let's see. I guess 5 is what we could go with, or we need more maybe. Okay, I guess 5 is good, but let's say 6 maybe. Yeah, that's good. It's really hard to pixel perfect that one. So pixel paping is really hard if we just have an image. So now we can just say we need the top and bottom for that. So we can just say by to be 10 maybe. Let's see how that goes. No, we need more. So let's say 16. Okay, that's good. So we need more. Let's say 24. I guess that looks good. So that's good. So we need these to be changed too. So let's just come over here, and let's say bottom left is only for MD. We don't need it over there. Okay, and rounded top right should be LG, and on MD rounded top right should be none. Okay, now we got this curves over there. so we need that over here too. We can do the same. So let's go down, let's go over there. Let's say we just bottom right. That's good. We need to remove the top. So let's say this is only for MD. We need a rounded for bottom left LG, and then MD we don't need that. So rounded DL none. Let's say that. Alright, now that looks good. Let's just see how that goes. So I guess that looks fine for me. Okay, let's just go over there. Okay, all these are good. All these roundeds are good. So let's open this. That's really good. Alright, so this is the final product. So this is the component which we have created for our challenge in Frontend Mentor 3-column preview card component. Well, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or suggestions or any video ideas or any challenges I need to be creating a video for, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll be happy to check them out. And once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the